Hello, my name is Gabby and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. And today's video is going to be a spoiler-free review of the Heartstopper Netflix live-action series. I actually just finished the show before filming this video, so I am still very smiley from it. I also do have journal with me for volumes 1 and 2 of the Heartstopper graphic novel series, and I will leave those down in the description below, along with some content warnings. Okay, so with that, let's just go ahead and start talking about the show. So when the show first came out, my plan was to actually catch up to the graphic novels before interacting in any way with anything live action. But then I started hearing amazing things about the show, and I kept seeing pictures of it everywhere. So I ended up looking it up, and I saw that it only covers the first 2 volumes of the graphic novel series, and I was like, well, I've read the first 2 volumes of the graphic novel. Let's go ahead and watch it. Which brings me to my first statement about this show. This show is a very bingeable series. The episodes are only like roughly 30 minutes long, and there are only 8 episodes, so they're easy to fly through. Which is both good and bad for me because it feels well paced, and I'm very busy at the moment in my personal life, so this just fit right in. And then it also feels bad because it ended quickly and I'm greedy. So let's talk about the characters because I feel like they really made this show. I feel like the characters were all well casted and adorable as always. I feel like there's some really great chemistry between them. And I've always wanted to see more of certain characters and their storylines from the graphic novels, and oh my god, does this show deliver on that for me? The novels are very much like, oh, here are Nick and Charlie, and here are their lovely friends, and it's like, oh, okay, we get to see like pieces about them here and there. But you get to follow them as you're watching the show, and their storylines get expanded upon. You get to see like their amazing relationships and banter and dynamics. And you also get to understand the characters more, and you get to know them and their interests and like their motivations and reasonings behind certain things. And speaking of relationships, Nick and Charlie are definitely not the only completely adorable pairing that this show has to offer. And again, it's like I've always wanted to see more from these characters and their relationships, and I am just so happy that I have. There's a certain level of cheesiness to the romances that just feels so good and just puts a smile on my face. And again, the chemistry and the banter is all just so cute and amazing, and I just had so much fun with Nick and Charlie and all of their friends, and they just stole my entire heart. This show also does cover more serious topics. There's various kinds of homophobia and bullying. There's also sexuality exploration and coming out. Like, I think the graphic novels and also the show has this balance between like the seriousness and darker topics with also like the fun, happy, and cute moments, and I think it balances everything in an interesting way. Because I always feel like I leave Heartstopper just like smiling and happy, but the show also does have its moments where things aren't smiley and happy. And this is something that I mentioned before with Heartstopper, but I do feel like this show and also the novels do really take the time to just like celebrate the LGBT+ community. And that's always fun because, like I said, there are a lot of moments where you see the members of the community just having fun and being in love and happy, and it just feels so amazing every time. I also love seeing the scenes from the graphic novels get adapted into live action, and I feel like Heartstopper is a series that adapts to a live action very, very well. And of course, I love the additions that they made to the show as well, because more Heartstopper just always feels like a good thing in my book. And part of me does also feel like I have a better understanding of the series after watching the show. Not just in terms of like the romances and the characters and the relationships, but also just like the world building too. And stylistically, I think there are some really amazing and beautiful camera shots and imagery. Like I said, I keep seeing pictures of this show everywhere and it all looks so good. And then the show also does have like a really amazing soundtrack as well that I really enjoyed. There were a lot of songs that I recognized, and it just felt like everything fit the tone and the atmosphere very well. So yeah, overall I feel like the show made me fall in love with the series and the characters and the relationships just even more than I already was. Honestly, I feel like this might be my favorite bookish live action series. I don't have a lot that I'm that fond of, but like this one was, I was very happy with this one. And I would definitely be interested in watching a season 2 for sure. But for now, I do need to focus on getting my hands on the rest of the volumes of the graphic novel. I did try the other day and I failed miserably, but my time will come eventually. So yeah, that is all I have for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and answer the question that'll be around here if you want to do that. And hopefully I will see you here next time. Bye.